Hey ladies, thank you so much for being a part of Chubby After Baby. I just want to shoot this really quick video. I was searching around the web and I came across this more than 330 um, thousand pacifiers recalled over choking hazards. You know, it's it's really hard to kind of keep up with a lot of this data, a lot of the news surrounding products for babies, for our children, and they have recalls all the time. So I wanted to share this article with you just because some of you may have these pacifiers for your child, sorry, your baby, um, and I, I think about, it was my sister when she had her baby. She had this, it was a rocker, and it happened to be so that my mother found out that it had a recall or whatnot. And like I said, my sister is a very busy mom, and she placed her child in, this rocker to help him fall asleep, to, help keep him calm and happy and quiet and those things. And to know that it has a recall on it sometimes just leaves a bad taste in your mouth, if you will. So I wanted to share this article with you. So like I said, more than 330,000 pacifiers recalled over choking hazards. Oh, I forgot. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you have one of these products, definitely stop using it immediately and find something else. So we'll go over that. But the product, as you can see, is called Mushie and Co. This isn't a brand that I particularly use. And so if you are, like I said, go ahead and stop using them, and you can send it back to them. But it apparently was a voluntary recall on the Frigg pacifier. And they kind of show you what it looks like down below. Um, Daisy silicone, classic silicone. Looks like it poses a choking hazard. Uh, I don't know. Sometimes you look at these things and you're kind of like, was this tested beforehand? Did you test this out on 1,000 babies before you, shipped it off or whatnot? But I digress. Um, so again, I'm sure Mushie & Co. is a great business or whatnot, especially to know that they voluntarily did the recall. But I was trying to figure out what is actually wrong with it. It's recalling the Frigg silicone pacifier because of the base of the silicone nipple has a fine slit that can cause the nipple to detach from the plastic shield, posing a choking hazard. All right, so I guess they're talking about, somewhere up here is the fine slit. It's very interesting. I wonder if it was a manufacturing issue or anything along those lines. Received more than 200 reports internationally that the nipple detached from the plastic shield of the pacifier. Well, it's a good thing. It says no injuries have been reported, so that's promising. No baby choked or anything like that and died or on it. So uh, that that is comforting. Okay, it says founded in 2018. Yeah, see, Mushie told consumers they should stop using the pacifiers immediately and contact the company for a full refund or store credit. To obtain the refund, customers should cut the silicone nipple from the base of the pacifier and send a photo of both the detached silicone nipple and the pacifier base to the company. So yeah, it looks like they just want to verify that you are not using the product. So that's cool, right? It probably works twofold. By you sending in the picture of the pacifier, it shows that you're not using it, right, which is great. But it also shows the company that it's unusable, right? So I can imagine, some of their concern is probably also parents who are just requesting a refund for pacifiers that they bought or didn't buy or anything like that. So I'm pretty sure that's also part of it. But we're gonna go on the you know good karma, good vibes, and say that that's mostly about, or it's 100% about them wanting to make sure that the parent is not accidentally using the pacifier. Just because you know typically, right, you have I can think of what, 4, 5, 6 pacifiers, right, that were like laying around the house. And he had his favorite one, uh but the other ones were available in case they got lost, and they were all in sort of different stages of lost. You had the one or two that you kept close by, one that was pinned to him, one was being sanitized, and one was in his crib, and one was maybe in the car, so sort of all had different stages of loss, excuse me. All right. But yeah, so like I said, it's the Frigg silicone pacifier, two designs, classic and daisy. And you can see it right there. It looks like the daisy has the ridges and the classic just the regular circle. Okay, each box is made of two sizes, one for infants 6 months old, and the larger was 6 to 18 months. It's sold in 40 different colors. Okay, cool. So yeah, if you're in the US, Um, looks like Spearmint Love, TJ Maxx, Little Tulips, and Olivia and Jade Company, as well as the Mushie website and Amazon. Both models were sold through April 2021 through December 2021. Okay, and it costs about $8 for a single pack and $15 for a 2-pack. All right. So that is the article. And so if you have the Mushie and Co. Uh, Frigg silicone pacifiers, whether it's daisy or silicone, be sure to A, stop using it, right? But B, to cut the pacifier at the base, send them pictures or email them pictures so that you can get a refund. It seems like it's specifically talking about models sold between 2021, April and December 2021. So, that kind of brings us back to, where, where should you get your pacifiers or anything like that? I mean, and honestly, even though you may or may not have your favorites, or you may have specific stores that you like to go to, the truth is it's very hard to tell. You really can't tell what product will ever be recalled. I mean, they went to TJ Maxx and Little Tulips and all these places, to get these pacifiers, and you're assuming that they're safe. So I personally tend to still buy a lot of things on Amazon. I'm sure everybody has an Amazon account. And I just typed in pacifiers 0 to 6 months. And you can buy your own brands, or buy prices and things like that. Obviously sponsored is commercial. And I usually sort first up by reviews and things like that when I'm looking for pacifiers. But there's also you can also look at Chrome extensions, if you will. So I have a particular Chrome extension that I like to use. It's called Unicorn Smasher, and basically it works 50-50. So sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't work. Um, and basically, I would go to a search type of thing, and when it does work, which it wasn't working properly this morning, so I'll just show you. And it's free. You can get a pro version. I don't think you need a pro version, but like I said, when it works, it fills out all this data for you. And so you can see, what's ranking in terms of like estimated sales, right? You can see what products and stuff like that are selling the best. And then even how much money, that person selling that um, product is actually making and things like that. So right now, it seems like only the ratings category is showing up. So we'll just click on that. Like, and what's so funny is like, look at that. So Frigg is apparently on the top, right, for ratings of pacifiers. Let's click on that. And it didn't take me there. I wonder if it's part of the recall or something like that. But we're gonna type that in. That looks like really interesting. Frigg rope natural. Okay, no, we'll come back to that. But that looked really interesting. All right, so yeah, so I definitely like to sort by reviews and stuff like that, just to see what's out there, or what other people have said. I tend to skip the sponsored at first, like I said, just because uh, they're basically paying to be here, and that's totally fine. But that's just my personal. I will say that we did buy this one for my nephew, and he loved it for like a month. And after that, he just preferred other ones, right? Um, and so, like I said, the first thing I do is I like to see, things with like, some reviews. And, after that, I kind of dive into the reviews and see what other people are saying, and, find something cute, right? Like, I think these look really, really cute. And the fact that it's got 5 stars and a lot of reviews definitely makes me feel a little bit better. I didn't have a preference in terms of like pacifier material, plastic, rubber, or silicone. Um, so we'll click on this first, right? 3-pack, cool. All right, and yes, there we go. And that's what you definitely want to see that. The BPA and the BPS free. Um, this really got, I would say this really got some momentum when people started paying attention to like plastic water bottles, right? When you sort of found out that some of the water bottles, if you will, had things like BPA and BPS in them. And so what would happen is that that chemical would slowly leak into your water. And I can't remember if it was directly from sunlight or just in general. Um, but that was a really, really big thing several years ago. And so it's always good to see the BPA and BPS free. I would actually not buy a pacifier without it saying that on there. And again, that's my personal preference, right? So, and then, feel free to watch the video. I'm not going to play the video right now. Um, but yeah, so like I said, every single product on Amazon looks good, right? They want you to buy it. And so reading this is great, but one of the first things I always do is after I kind of find the BPA thing. Is you're just kind of scrolling through, but I want to see what people are saying about it, right? And there's just some other types. Oh, that's so cute. That's cute. Oh, and the magical one. Okay. All right. Yeah, so I would start off by watching some videos about it and immediately going to questions, and reviews, because other people's opinion about, how this product functions, will, I feel help you and serve you better in the long run. Right. So I love the reviews with images, and see, they filled with water inside. This is the potential, right? I bought these because of the good reviews, but after a few uses, I noticed there was condensation inside when I tried to wash them. The soap got in part of them. The baby sucks on that, and it couldn't get out. It happened to all three of them. I threw it away. Okay, right? So this is exactly why you read reviews. And maybe that person got a bad batch, right? I mean, we all know these things are manufactured. And so if this person just happened to get a bad batch, right? Pink on June 17th, 2019. Okay. And so, we went forward and fills up with water, had to throw them away. September 18th, 2019. Okay, so again, remember that this was June and that this was September. So again, did they go through a bad batch, or did these two people happen to get a bad batch? Or, you really have to, kind of make that decision on your own. This is a great review. No problems, right? She's very grateful and she definitely recommends it. Great passes, but buy on a different site. So maybe the person selling this on Amazon isn't necessarily selling the Gray's product, or maybe there's a different version of it. All kinds of things. Looking at the comment, right? I feel like Amazon got a discount, uh, are sending these ugly designs that did not sell well. Okay, and this one broke, right? So January 2020, right? And they love them. 2019 or 2018. Don't submerge to clean, right? So this is the third one that we saw, right? That had sort of that same problem of water getting into the pacifier. So after I've seen three of those, that would tell me that, maybe I should look for something else. And that's exactly why I always go to the reviews first, right? So it was cute. We loved it. And it has a lot of great reviews, but we've also seen some that suggest that water gets in them and it may be hard to sanitize that, the pacifier after that. And one lady had soap get in hers, and so we just kind of want to keep searching around. And honestly, that's the best thing you can do, right? So we saw these, and they also look cute, right? But they're by the same people, right? The Mam Clear, right? Maybe we don't even want to look at Mam anymore because of that, right? So, maybe we'll look at these ones. And I personally, like I said, I like to look at the image with reviews, um, because I'm a visual person and I like to actually see it, uh, you know, so start there. My son likes this brand, but I don't know what's going on. They're all growing mold. Strike. I don't even really want to look any further with that. Like, it's growing mold that makes me super concerned. I don't want anything that says mold. Um, And again, personal preference. Okay. Right. These are also super cute, right? So it's sponsored. It's fine. Let's click on and see what it says. All right. Tommy Tipper, closer to nature. Pacifier, 0 to 6 months. Obviously, if your child's more than 6 months, you would just change to a different pacifier. Um, yeah, look at that. Right off the bat, BPA free. Retailers know that's something that moms look for. Look for that right off the bat. All right, let's keep scrolling down. Let's see what it says. And it always sorts by like top reviews, which is nice, but I want to see what's going on recent. And I specifically choose recent because, a lot of manufacturers, they may have more than one, manufacturing plant or whatever it is. And so you may, get pacifiers from plant A, and then, uh, then there may be a switch in manufacturing or a change in products, or maybe, they've moved to manufacturing plant B, and maybe B produces pacifiers different than A. And, now more pacifiers are coming from B. And so you kind of want to look at, what's going on recently. Um, Okay, so it's actually late January, so seeing something from, again, mid-January is great, right? This is the first one a newborn could actually keep in his mouth for a long period of time. It's awesome. January 11th, good product. Uh, I personally, again, it's like a personal preference. I don't really trust like the one word or the, like 2 word reviews. They're like, this was great. You're like, I feel like you could have elaborated a little bit. Um, so just again, personal preference. Um, so this also says, when cleaning, it gets soap inside the nipple, which isn't easy to get out. My my son will only take this kind of fancy. Oh wow, her package came opened. Uh, yeah, no, I would definitely never give uh an open package. Like I wouldn't have done that. Yeah, so I mean, it looks like it's pretty good. I would definitely put this on, like a wish list. Or, even open this in a different tab just to, end up comparing it with a few others. So I hope you have definitely found this super helpful. Thanks for sticking with me, and I really hope to do a lot more review content and things like that. Again, likes, comment, and subscribe. It really helps me out with the YouTube algorithm. And if you want to see something specifically, how I kind of find products and other reviews and other recalls, just let me know. Again, thank you so much for checking out the channel. And be sure to be sure to get the Chubby After Baby app. It's awesome. We're still building content into it. It features a section that lets moms get things for free, and it kind of just tells you like where you can get free diapers and all these little things, and chances to win all this. We also have like a workout section that uh, will, kind of hopefully give you some ideas about workouts that you can do in, various stages of postpartum. Got plans to put in there like a 30-day workout plan. It's going to be really, really awesome. We've also got recipes and yeah, just, you know, news and other tips and advice, and it's awesome. And we're definitely planning to grow it, so sign up for it, become part of the Chubby After Baby community. um and yeah, I wish you all the best of luck and a beautiful day. All right, bye.